welcome back. We feed the dog here. We gotta go pick up a stock trailer. But first we gotta go make sure the waters want to get hooked up at the hog farm because I am going to go pick up hogs today. If I can back up. I think I need to put a turnaround here. Because I'm going to have to use the yard to keep backing into, and I don't know if I want to keep doing that. We will meet you when we get to the store to pick up the trailer. We'll see you there. Well, as I was making my way to the store, I figured I might as well go to the hog farm first and make sure the water is hooked up and stuff, and we'll go from there. So we'll meet you once I get parked. Well, we're here at the hog farm. Something you've not guys have not seen. All right, they did get the water hooked up. It looks like. Well, anyhow, there's 3 barns up here. This one here we're looking at is going to be more for my breeding sows. I plan on trying to get at least 4 to 5 sows and 1 male in there today when I'm down at the hog sale. That way, that part can start. But when my goal is, and I'm going to get some feeders while we're down there, is when they have a litter, pick through it, and move them over to this barn. This barn can hold about 60 of them. The 60 are going to be sold, well, I guess it would be fall time. It definitely would be Thanksgiving time. So it could be hams that will end up on the table at Thanksgiving time. You never know. I don't know why they didn't move that water thing back there. They kept it right there to, I wonder if I could get them to change that. We'll see. So, and then this barn has the silos in it. Of course, this is a tractor that probably will stay here more than anything because I need this trailer to load the hog food, which we may do that here before we leave and back it back in here. I got my own little shop for in here, but here's the silos. I need to do some work out here, cut these trees down and level it off a little bit. That way, if there's any feed that I want to bring in here, I can get it in here easier. Of course, that door opens there, but I don't think it would work very well. But right now, there's about 70 liters in there. I had 1 semi-load yesterday of my semi, so why don't we go ahead and fill this up while we're here and back it back in here. That way, it's one less thing I got to worry about when we come back with the pigs. And it's what, 3 in the afternoon. My help that I have is finished up the 1 cornfield. As I said, I haven't got to the bean field or the grass field yet that I wanna fill, but it's definitely going to happen tomorrow morning. This hog barn, or the one I've seen that they had a hog sale, and knowing I can go get a semi-load of feed right away, it definitely got me ready to get them right away and get that started. And there, we're loaded. I can put other things in there. I just don't think I will unless I have to. I don't know if we're going to back it in. Yeah, we better back it in and get it out of the way. I haven't really driven that truck a whole lot. The other truck, the service truck, is still parked at the store. I got that trailer, which we'll see when we're there which trailer I did really go with. I've got some things there, which I think tomorrow morning we're going to get everything back from there. That way, one less things I got to worry about. I plan on trying to buy some cabs here in the next couple of days. I got to get some skids of milk replacer to be able to feed them, but you know, it is what it is. So hey, why I jump in this truck and get ready to go? I will meet you when I get to the store. We'll get the trailer hooked up, and then we'll go down and buy some pigs. And then get them back to this store. We'll meet you when we get back there. I better shut this off. I haven't decided what to use this room for. I can put bags in it. Small bags. Or small squares. I don't know yet. I have not decided what I'm going to use this one for. Because it's a good utility room to have here for the hogs. I just don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. Well, we'll see you when we get to the store to pick up the trailer. Hey, we're at the store. As you can see, I must be near that big, or maybe 2 mixers. Well, yep. Here's a mixer. This is what I need to pick up the mow hay down with. Since I've got that one little field, I figured a mower like that would work. There's the stock trailer. This is a mixer that will be underneath an awning at the big dairy. My goal is to load this daily. That'd be a daily chore. I don't know if it's going to be morning at night, but either way, it's going to be a daily chore. And then all I gotta do is back that one down there, and then I've got one mini bulk left. I've got 4 more there. So let's take a look at this Wilson trailer. I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones that I never updated it, but it's the one Vin's made. So we'll see how well this works on this map with the farm. But it's a nice trailer. I'm hoping to come back with some pigs. As I said, 4 females, 1 male in that one barn, and the rest will be in the other barn. So, and that sale starts here. Well, it's starting right now. So, how about I meet you down at the end at the auction house to get it? I've heard that there might be some people down there that know of a dairy farm that has a bunch of cows to sell that will deliver. If that's the case, I'll jump over that to get the dairy going. So, hey, let me meet you down there at the animal trader, and we're going to get some hogs today. Hey, we're down here at the auction. They're running cows through there now. I've got the pigs. We're just going around looking at what's in there. So they're in the process of getting them loaded now. I only got 12 total. We'll see how that works. Trying to debate if I want Holsteins or Ayrshires for the dairy farm. But that being said, there's a dairy farm that is selling. I don't want to buy any lactator ones, but they're in 2 different lots. So that being said, I'll have to have them in 2 different barns for a while until I know health-wise they're good. Hey, the door of the trailer is shut. So I did get 5 Yorkshires. That are my breeding ones. I've got a Berkshire male, and then I've got 6 to feed out for this year, knowing that my 5 are going to produce babies. I may keep those babies. Then again, I may throw them over to the other pen. I may keep the females and get a new male. I don't know, but they're in the trailer. Maybe I can open the door and see. Let's see if the door open. Yes, it did. There's the pigs. There is the spots I'm going to raise the feed. I see the Yorkshire. Hey, there's my ham in there. They are all in there. That is great. As I said, I've made some phone calls after leaving there, on some animals. If he calls me back, I might get 100 Holsteins and 100 Ayrshires, and that's going to be the dairy. He has both, or maybe all Ayrshires. I don't know. We'll find out. But he also has some calves, so I'm going to have to get the milk replacer, I think, and all that fun jazz. So we're going to see what's going to go on. I getting ready to pull out of here now. There is a feed store down here, but they do transfer up to the store close to me. This was a little bit of a drive. I did learn, though, one of my turns that I made is a turn that I can make to go to the farm, especially the hog barn. I don't know how fast these hogs that I got to start off. My goal is to sell these 6 as soon as possible, at least to somebody, the meat packer or whatnot, knowing that I've got a breeding pair. So I think I'm going to start off good, small, but good. I feel pretty good about this. The hog barns are pretty big. I can hold quite a bit of hogs there. I just don't want to do that much for right now, just because I'm just starting out. I want to be more of a dairy farm than I do hog producer. But knowing the hogs would only maybe tie up 1 time a day is probably all I need to really go over there. So we'll definitely no cop, no stop. We'll definitely be going at least over there once a day. They also told me that there's a guy that I can call that may also help work up ground, because they know I bought a lot of ground on the get-go. I may have some help, but at least it would help me out if they could do some things for me. So it was a great trip. I learned some things, made some phone calls, got another number to call to get some help, but dairy cows could be coming soon. I need to probably get another commodity shed here built in the next couple weeks, because I think there's going to be a lot of feed that I do need to keep on hand for cows. The local feed mill that's over by me, which is just a couple hoppers that this feed store down there fills up, and they deliver up to there. I can get the total mix for the cows for right now until I can really start producing it, which is fine. I've got a commodity shed. I've got 70 liters probably been delivered already. But eventually I'd need to mix my own. And I have to get the stuff in the ground. I'll be making hay. It looks like probably by the end of the week I might be able to mow down to make some square bales. I got to check the weather tonight once I'm done with all this. I may have to hire one more other person to help out with stuff also, besides getting hold of some people to do a contract with to plow some fields or whatnot, plant them, whatever. One field alone, it took my one help 2 days, day and a half to do, which day and a half's not bad, but it's 150 acres. I know I've got another 160 to do, and a couple 100-acre fields and smaller ones. It's a big amount of field. And I don't know, maybe after I get the oats in the ground by the farm, I may have to look into a no-till planter. As much as I like my Great Plains, I know they make one that's no-till. It's maybe not as big, but I do know they make one. So that might be something I've got to do to help out with when it comes to planting crops with the beans and corn. I've got to get things plowed up, but my thoughts have gone to minimal till, where when it's only the cornfields that I will totally deep till. Everything else would be disc or no tilled in. So we'll see how it goes. It's early. As I said, I'm new to all this. I'm just reading. I think I bought right away knowing what I might need, but not researching what I needed totally. So we'll see what it entails, what it brings. You know, I may have a couple weeks until the corn gets planted, so I'm ahead of the game. The one tractor to disc with is shut down for the day, but I may jump into that after I get this hog stuff done. And a couple spots need to finish up on so I can run the planter through, and then move into the wheat or the oat field. And for the most part, all that around the farm will be chopped the first time through for the haylage that will be in the mix. That will be an episode coming up. Everything that is needed in the mix for cows. I'm going to have to buy a lot of it, not necessarily in bulk. Some may come in bags, but I'm going to have to figure out where to store it and all that. So I may have a builder coming by for another commodity shed, so I can dump some of more grain into it for cows. But I also wonder if I need to make a smaller one for the fertilizer and lime that's done. That way all the cow stuff is in one spot, and fertilizer and lime maybe over in that open space by the trees that's across from that cold storage barn where I've parked the spreader, where all the planters and combine heads are. So that's something I've got to think about and get done pretty quickly, because I think he's going to call me tomorrow. He said I left a message for him. Let's see, if I turn to the right up here, I end up at the road the hog barn is on. So let's go that way instead of going that way coming out the store. Either way, I've got to come back. So let's just do the country road. And while we're sitting here, if you look in front, there's a field there and a field over there on that curve. Them fields are mine. Those fields are mine. So, yeah. We've got... this is the furthest I go from fields. We're not far from the farm, but far enough that I'm glad I've got two planters. and enough tractors to do all this that I can run tillage in front of everything. I might get one or two more fields worked up with the plow, but that's definitely going to be something more after harvest, the way this year's starting to go. So, but at least I know. I've also got some calls from the agronomist that has told me that he wants to talk about soil sampling. There's a machine that he can get me that will do it. He said it could fit on a lot of the side by sides, and he goes, with your farm, you would a side by side would be great. And he's right, it would be. I just don't know what kind of side by side do I want. Do I want to get one from Case, New Holland? Do I want to get a yellow one like a Cadet or something? Do I want to get a John Deere Gator? You know, I don't know which one I would really want, but knowing there's options out there would be ideal. And also I need to probably find a small trailer that I can use when it comes to the baby pigs, moving them from one barn to the other. But that's 3 or 4 months or longer down the road. Especially the ones I don't want to keep when it comes to the ones I want to feed out and just sell versus the ones I want to keep. But by golly, this is a little bit easier. Right there's the hog barn. I can leave straight from the farm and go to any auction I need to. So once we get pulled in here, I think the first ones I'll unload are the breeding ones. And then I'll unload the ones that are the market ones and go from there. And then make sure the waters are full and dump the grain and stuff. I'm thinking about it, getting a gate for in front of this. That way people just don't show up here when there's not really anything for them to do here. But we'll see. I mean, I've got the money to get things, it's just I don't want to be spending money left and right, and then if the farms don't make it, then I'm hurting. So that's back up to the gate. That's good. Okay, this pen gets a Yorkshire, 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 Berkshire. Got them in that pen. Yeah. We'll get it taken care of. We know. And the rest are these Gloucester spots. It's an old school thing. They're a little bit of a lean pig, I think. I seen them and it sounded really good to get. So I decided I can feed these 6 out. And if I don't like the income I got from them, then we'll worry about that on another day. But then again, if they feed outright, then hey. And they're in their pen, so let's pull up out of the way here and turn the truck off. The hog operation is just now getting started. The one pen, this barn I plan on having for the most part empty. That barn's being filled with water. That barn's being filled with water. Well, I think before I get in this tractor, I am going to call this a video. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing between this and, you know, real life, hit the subscribe button. And as I get ready to looking at the two pins, you know, we're going to be getting dairy. That's in the next couple episodes. We're going to be moving stuff, and then we're going to be planting crops and all that. This is still 19. I know a lot of people are jumping to 22, but I think we're going to be on this for another month or so. We might do a series with this one before I even get to 22. So, but hey, I got to feed the pigs. I hope you have a good one. And again, I think this video came out on Thanksgiving, so have a great Thanksgiving, and we'll see you on the next one.